y'all, welcome to Touchstone Life Fitness. My name is Steph. Maybe you've seen my videos, maybe you haven't, but I'm your girl that likes to do 1 hour comprehensive core, you know, the cardio, the warm up, the plank dynamic moves, but it's all about your core. But I always say it's comprehensive core, and you gotta work out the things that also support you to having a healthy core. Your shoulders, your lower back, and everyone's favorite, I poll tested no one, but I think it's everyone's favorite, the booty. So today, we're doing 20-ish minutes, I think it's actually under 20 minutes, fewer than 20 minutes, 20 minutes of booty core. I am so pumped. Booty core has been my dream to bring, so thank you Touchstone Life Fitness for allowing a girl to try this out. You can let me know in the comments if this was a good workout or not. Basically what we're gonna do, there's no repeat of moves unless it's like doing the other side, but we're gonna do 21 moves, 45 seconds each. There's gonna be a 15-second break between to get ourselves situated. And we're gonna do everything from squats to lunges, to bridges, to side planks. It's gonna be great. Some of them are strictly booty, some of them are more core oriented, and some of them are a blend. So, and you know, you'll also still be working out your arms and everything. I've been talking way too much. My timer says it's actually 19 minutes, 57 seconds. So you're in for a treat. The first one before we get started is going to be a squat heel touch. So let me show you what that move looks like before I carry us forward. Basically, you're going to squat down, make sure those knees aren't passing those toes, squat down, you're gonna come up on a heel touch, squat down, come up on a heel touch. Now, I hope I'm not out of screen. If you can't do that or you're like, not me today, it's okay, squat, lift up. Squat, lift up. Squat, lift up. If you can go a little more than that, squat, lift up. Squat, lift up. If you want to go advanced, up on that heel raise, that releve. You ready? We're ready. Okay, timer, do your magic for me. I'm bumping my music. Today's a weird day, weird vibes, but you know, we're here. And then after that is going to be lunge. So I want to make sure this is in my view. Turning it up. We got 4 seconds to go. Squat, heel touch. 2, 1, let's go. Squat, heel touch. So get up, that heat. Make sure you tuck that low belly to the mat. Stand nice and tall or squat nice and tall. Try to keep those hips nice and level. And we're reaching. We're getting that low ab to help us with that heel raise, working on our booty, working on opening those hips, getting that cardio. After this is going to be a lunge to pulse. Nice job. So next up is going to be a lunge to kick. Now, if you want lunge hop, we're gonna have 15 seconds at the end to make sure we get in a nice pulse. Until then, we lift up. You can always just lift. Woo! You can always kick. You could always stay in just a lunge. The last 15 seconds are dedicated to a pulse. Nice job. Get into that lunge and we burn our quads and our glutes in a nice pulse. Tuck in that low belly, nice flat long back, and we're up. I lied. We got 12 seconds between each move. Game changer. 12 seconds to wrap it up. 2, 1, other side. So, you know the drill. And you know, if you've been watching me, sometimes we're working on our rehab of an ankle that is still weak. So you'll notice I'm not jumping on this side because, as I've said, in other moves, other workouts, it is about the integrity of your move. So from here, square out those hips, pulse it out, find the bottom of that lunge, and we pulse. Nice job. We get our mat. We find ourselves on the mat. We're gonna start off with a nice, good old regular bridge. Press that low back into the mat, and we lift. So why did I say press that low back into the mat if we're about to do bridges? Well, I want you to make sure you're not opening up that low belly. You have that control in your hips, all the way from your hips to your back. So there's no curving that's happening as you lift up those hips. You're using your glutes to support you throughout the entirety of this move. Your shoulders are away from your ears, pressing those arms into the mat. How much time we got, Steph? We got 6 seconds here, y'all. After that, we're gonna move on to some individual leg lifts. All right, we are here. Next up, we're gonna have individual leg lifts. So you're gonna get into your bridge, lift up that leg, let's go. Leg lifts, or leg drops, I should call them. So you're building up that booty in that one supporting leg. We're maintaining a nice core workout with our abs and our lower back as we lift up and down that leg. And then the last 15 seconds, we are gonna keep that leg up and do a nice pulse. But until then, my friends, ooh, I missed it. 15 seconds, should have been on the clock. But we're here now, pulse and lift. Don't curve that back, because you've got it. Nice job. We hug it in, stretch it out, ready ourselves to be in another bridge without opening up our ribs. Tuck it in, lift up that leg, let's go. So again, your hips are squared. You make sure that you imagine yourself tucking that low belly into the mat, right? But now you're lifted in a bridge. Now, as you lower that leg, you're not tilting anything in your hips. We are breathing and we're still pressing the full length of our arms into that mat, right? To make sure that we're not doing any weird tilting, we lift up and we pulse right here. After this, we're gonna get into some nice, beautiful side planks. I'm excited. 2 and 1. Nice job. Let's give ourselves a break in this bridge pose. And we're gonna do a side plank crunch with a windshield wiper. So get into one side plank, hand goes behind the nape of your neck. You're gonna crunch, and you're gonna 1, 2, 3. Crunch, 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, our hips are stacked. If you need to, you can bend that bottom knee as you do this crunch and you do this leg lift. Each of these leg lifts are not only getting at the strength of our obliques, but also, you know it, our side booty, which I love. I love a good side booty workout. I love any booty workout. They are so fun. Okay, y'all, other side. You ready? Okay, so we get into our genie. We come over, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, hands behind the nape of our neck. Twist, up. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Twist, up. Keep breathing. 1, 2, 3. Now, as we do this, I want you to keep pressing that full forearm into that mat. You lift up that bottom hip and you open that top elbow nice and wide. Hips stacked, feet stacked, shoulders stacked, and we twist. 3, 2, 1, nice job. All right, I'm gonna let myself get back onto the mat. Next up is going to be a bridge and windshield. What does that look like? We're gonna make sure ankles, knees, hips, nice and squared. We're gonna lift this up. We're gonna windshield out. Side booty one more time. Low abs, booty of course. Okay, y'all, I'm starting my timer back. We got 3 seconds on the clock. Get on up. Keep those hips squared. Windshield wiper. Okay, y'all, focus here. Full length of that arm. Pressed into that mat. I like to breaking up these bridges so that you don't get too tired. However, if you find yourself getting a little tired, remember to call upon your glutes, your quads. Keep those hips squared. Focus on that oblique, helping you with that side booty action, but also to make sure your hips are squared. Ooh, she's trembling. Hug it in. Stretch it out. Y'all ready? We ready? Get on up. Let's go. All right, you'll notice maybe which one is your weaker side. After this, y'all, we are going to get into our candlestick tea kettle series. So we're gonna pump it out on one side, and then we're gonna do the next. But for now, let's focus back to what we're doing right now. The beauty of what we're doing right now is hips are squared, single leg bridge, using those obliques, getting that side booty to help you with that windshield wiping action. Don't drop, use that low ab. Nice job. We hug it in, we get up. All right, y'all, roll on up. We're gonna do 3 on one side, 3 on the other. If you have sensitivities on a knee, make sure you do grab or double pad your mat. But otherwise, I'm gonna start back my time. Shoulders over hips, knee to ankle squared, hand goes out to a T or in a nice diamond, and you bend over one side and you come up. That's it. That's the move. What I want you to focus here is making sure that those shoulders and hips stay in the same, what's it called? Plane? Body. Alignment, stay in alignment with each other. So we are not folding or opening, we're using our obliques to crunch as well as to help lift us back up as we come on up. If this is too hard for you, you could always do it in a T, but in 3, 2, and 1, we're done. Your hands go back out to a T. This next is gonna be tea kettle leg lift. So from here, we're gonna fold on over, and 2, 1, we are going to do a nice leg lift. That's it, that's the move. And for the entirety of this move, you gotta be in a beautiful assisted side plank, essentially. Don't we love it? We love a good sneaky side booty, side core move. So we've got 23 seconds left on the clock here. Focus on making sure those hips, shoulders, same plane, that you're not opening up those low ribs, that you're tucking in that belly button to the tailbone, to the pubic bone. Make sure your shoulder is away from your ears and that we're not locking our elbow. One more. Ooh, stretch it out. We got one more to go. Still in our side. We're gonna lift up that leg and we're gonna crunch it in. Let's go. Crunch in and out. So this one is much more of a side plank crunch. but you should still be feeling it in that side booty. Now I want you to make sure, as best as you can, there isn't a lot of movement happening in this bottom supporting hip, right? We're still tilting our shoulders forwards to make sure that they're stacked. We're not holding any tension in our neck. We got that nice exhale, elbow to knee to meet. You should really be feeling that in that side booty and pressing from your core all the way out to that heel to have that nice side crunch move. And y'all, we did it. Come back up, shake it out. So that foot goes out to the side, either in a T or in a candlestick. 3, 2, 1. And we come up and we do our side plank action. Side candlestick, side dips, candlestick dippers. Sometimes, or every time I teach, words seem to pass me, but one day she will get it. Just right now is not the day. So nice exhale, use your breath to guide you, keep tucking in those low ribs, find that length in your spine. Whew. Use that breath to guide you. After this, we're gonna get to do our tea kettles. Go ahead, be a cute little tea kettle, and we're here, shoulders, hips stacked, shoulder over your wrist, and we side leg lift. So, slight bend in that bottom supporting elbow. Make sure those hips are stacked, those shoulders are stacked. We use that exhale to lift up that leg. Nice side booty action. Make sure we're not opening up the hips for this. Don't lock that bottom elbow and find that length. I don't want you to hold anything in the tension of your neck. We've got 12 seconds, y'all. Come on. Come at me with that cute old side booty. Like those cute obliques of yours. Okay, we got it. Rest, tuck, ready to go. I don't know why I did that. Let's fold over properly. From here, a little crunch. Let's go. One more, that's it, right here. One more in a tea kettle. And then we're gonna do some isolated work by doing dog birds in a nice tabletop. So again, on our knees, press out of those heels, elongate out of those arms, shoulders away from your ears. We've got it. Find that length, crunch it in, maybe slight pause at that crunch, because you want to work out your best core as well. 2 and 1, come up. Dog bird. So this is what's up. We got our shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, lift up. You're gonna crunch in and out. In and out, that's it. Opposite elbow, touching opposite knee. Always finding our neutral. Back to nice squared tabletop. Now here, a couple pointers. Make sure you're not locking that elbow. We're trying to lift and squeeze up that belly to the spine. Almost like a nice cat pose. Oh, but this is a dog bird. Wait, that has nothing to do with anything. It is still like a cat pose, but a single arm, single knee cat. The dog and the bird, I don't know. The dog and the cat maybe can't be friends. The bird eaten by the cat, I don't know. Don't at me. We like all animals here. We crunch in. Let's do the other side. Okay, focus. So my shoulders are squared. My hips squared, facing the floor. I'm pressing my index finger and thumb into the mat. I'm trying my best to really squeeze and lift up as a nice cat pose in a, you know, yoga term cat, to get my knee and my elbow to touch. Because what I'm doing is I'm really squeezing, using the central part of my core to help me out. 5 more seconds on the clock, and then we go into a plank squat. Nice job. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Up next is gonna be a plank hop to a squat. You can always make sure to jump, but otherwise, squat up, down, hop back into a plank. Nice attempted light landing as we squat, falling back into our heels, out of our hips. Remember, this is not Steph's twerk class. So, you tuck in that low back. You drive that weight into those heels, and we have a nice long back. From here, we lift up, and what we're going to do is a nice side to side plank. Come into that side plank. 1, 2, pulse, pulse. 1, 2, we stay low. Pulse, pulse, that's it. Side, booty, core, booty. Side, booty, add, awkward. Let's go. Stay low, stay tucking in that nice low ab. Use side booty and quads to help you. We got 8 seconds here, and then we stay in a nice squat hold. Whew. All right, y'all ready? I'm gonna ask you to be with me as we get into a squat. From here, I'm just gonna have 15 seconds where we are pulsing. You could have your hands in nice prayer in front of your sternum. You could have them out in front of you, like you're holding a block. You could have them above. But from here, we are holding. So we got 20 seconds left on the clock. Maybe we could go a little lower. Maybe a little lower. I'm gonna ask you to lift that invisible ball up and down and just hold for a nice, solid 5, 4, 3, stay low, 2, and 1. Ooh, y'all, we did it. We did 20 minutes of a nice, good old booty core. So if you haven't already, or even if you have already, I want you to make sure you stretch it out. Give yourself a nice figure 4, standing, seated, on your back. Stretch. Stretch out those hips. Stretch out that back. Stretch out that neck. Give your booty some love. And I will see you in the next workout. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Thank you so much, I'll see you next time.